we want to talk some about the 20 weight oils. We didn't want to overlook them when we talked about 30 weight oils because, whether we like it or not, so many manufacturers are moving to 20 weight motor oils, and we all really know why. It's for improved fuel economy. It's not for improved protection of your vehicle or engine, it's for improving fuel economy. And everybody's driving this because the government's driving it, the cost of fuel is driving it, everything's driving improved fuel economy. 20 weight oils will do that. Now, that being said, we have to be careful. Make sure that our customers understand that you've got two things going on in the world of automobiles and of lubrication, which are actually fighting against each other. The EPA is demanding cleaner exhaust emissions. One of the ways that you achieve that is by having a better burn in the engine. When you look at getting a better burn, you usually run at a little higher temperature for a better burn. Now, what that means is we pushed a lot of these cars to 200 plus degrees on their thermostat temperature. So if I'm running around in a modern General Motors car, it'll be at about 205 degrees. That's where the thermostat's set. Okay, 205, that's not going to overrange most oil, but remember, that's the water temperature, and the motor oil in the car runs 35 to 70 degrees higher than the water temperature. And that's pretty easy to understand. So what happens now, I'm driving around with my oil running between 240, 280 degrees, depending upon how hard the engine's working. We talked about this in a previous segment. But what I'm getting at is with a 20 weight oil, most petroleum-based 20 weight oils are hitting their intermittent range where they're not supposed to stay all the time at about 230, 40 degrees. So if I'm already at 230 to 40 degrees for my normal easy driving, the minute that I get into any kind of difficult driving and I start hitting 250, 260 on the oil temperature, my 20 weight oil is starting to boil away and all kinds of things happen to it. And now keep in mind, I'm talking about the standard petroleum-based 5W20 weight oil. Okay? Now, if you move to a good grade synthetic, you will raise those normal operating temperatures up to where you can stay out of the intermittent range under normal driving conditions, and that's what you want to do. So if you have a new car that says to use a 20 weight oil, do yourself a favor and simply use a synthetic 20 weight oil. That brings us to the AMSOIL 20 weight oils, which we want to talk about a little bit. The AMSOIL 20 weight oils, we have two. We have an XL version, which we talked about in the last segment, what the XL oil is, and that's a 5W20. It's a good oil. It'll protect your engine. We make a better one. It's called a 0W20. It's in our 100% synthetic, chemically based synthetics or original AMSOIL base stocks. It is made from the same kind of base stock as our 5W30, 10W30, 0W30. It is a tough oil, and it will not let you down when it comes to protecting your engine. You're not going to force that oil to thin out to the point of causing wear or accelerated problems until you push it well above 300 degrees. So that oil is going to give you protection. It's worth every dime of it. Now, these cars went to 20 weight oils to give you better fuel economy. And I guarantee you, if you go to that 0W20 AMSOIL synthetic, it will give you the best fuel economy you can get with a 20 weight oil. I don't say that just because we're talking about an AMSOIL product. There's not a better 20 weight oil made in the marketplace than AMSOIL 0W20. It's a good enough oil that I've already started selling it to European specialists using it in Mercedes-Benz that are coming in requiring a synthetic 0W20, and they couldn't find anybody else's to meet the spec. So the 0W20 is a little jewel sitting there in the combination of AMSOIL oils, and it will save you money, extend the life of your car, it runs clean, it will cut down on oil consumption, because people running these 5W20 petroleums are finding that they're just burning oil up because the stuff vaporizes so easily that it's just getting consumed and they're having to add oil. So that's one of our little jewels that all of our dealers need to take away and take out to people is, hey, you got a 20 weight oil requirement, you want to stick with a 20 weight oil, run AMSOIL 0W20 and you will be putting your car on caviar. So, all right, my joke. Not much, but it was there. Okay, so the 20 weight oils, we've only got two, 5W20 and 0W20. I'm going to cut this segment a little bit short because there's not a lot more to say about 20s, and I want to just kind of cut this one straight on 20s and let it go at that, because I'm going to say it again and close with this. If you have a 20 weight oil requirement, use a synthetic. If you're going to pick out the best 20 weight oil to protect your car, the best fuel economy, the best wear protection, AMSOIL 0W20 is the top of the mark 20 weight oil. So let's just close with that.